My substance abuse started in college, and I used all the way up until the time I graduated. And then when I came home, I got pregnant, and then I got married, and I stopped using. And once I had my son, I picked up just like that again. I suffer with diabetes, and crack cocaine and diabetes doesn't mix at all. And on several occasions, I was in comas, 85 pounds, and still using. In my first marriage, Jimmy became very abusive. My self-esteem was nil. I depended on him for everything. The relationship was verbally abusive and physically abusive. I was actually very afraid of him. I would hate to come home from work. Actually, my son, both of us were afraid to come home. And when we saw his car in the driveway, we would just be like, oh, he's home. When the car wasn't in the driveway, we was like, yes, he's not.
I started smoking weed, I would say, in high school. And then when I went to college, I went to San Diego State University, started hanging out with the older college people, and they partied every weekend or partied every night. I was introduced to powder cocaine. I moved from snorting cocaine to smoking crack and weed. And then from there, I was introduced to the pipe, and then I smoked crack in the pipe. One guy, I was his punching bag, running, got away from this guy, running down the apartment hallway, running down the street. I did have a phone where I was able to call somebody and come pick me up. But it was very scary because I never had dealt with anything like that before. Another instance, I had another guy who was controlling, and everything would be fine, and then he would snap. And another instance I remember, he was kind of choking me. He had me on the ground of my porch. I kind of looked over with my eye, and it was one of those cinder blocks, the concrete ones, and it was like this far from my head, and I realized right then that I could die. I could have died right there in that moment if my head would have hit that.
I think that it's really important in the treatment community overall that you take a holistic approach to working with women. I think importantly enough, you have to look at everything from trauma, loss, also the stigma associated with their family. And a lot of the women have had children and are separated from their children because of their addiction, which creates a whole different level of anxiety and depression and anger and resentment. So I think part of the thing is having curriculum and different tracks, and to be able to focus on that, having women-specific groups and time where women can be alone with other women and to focus.
The Omega program was part of a SAMHSA grant that was awarded to Odyssey House at the end of 2013. Some of the issues that our women's face or reported while in treatment are partner violence, sexual abuse, low self-esteem, just to name a few. The curriculums that we have in place address some of those issues. The gender-based programs are needed because it gives women the opportunity to address issues that they normally would not be willing to or open to discuss in a co-ed group.
I think the Omega group would have helped me not minimize my trauma issues with the rape and with the violence and abuse that I had back in my addiction days. I probably would have been able to focus deeper on that trauma and learn how to actually understand how it really had affected me. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing. I was violated.
Omega helped me. It helped me to regain my self-confidence back. It helped me to reach out and not try to fix this on my own. For me, being in a co-ed environment, some things I would share and some things I won't. But when you're in an environment with just women, and women that have been through the same thing you have been, you have the tendency to want to share because you're listening to other people's story and you're saying, damn, I went through that same thing. These women were strong women and very educated and able to help other women in the addiction process and the abusive relationship process, and to let us know that it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I've lost a lot in my addiction, but I feel like I'm in the process of rebuilding, doing things differently. Not getting back what I lost, but getting back a lot more. I have self-respect, I have self-esteem, I'm motivated, and all of that came from here. Honestly, it did. It really did.
Odyssey House Louisiana has been here for over 48 years, and we're going to be here a lot longer in the future. We're always here constantly changing, making adjustments so we can provide the best treatment possible for our clients. And that's exactly why we started this whole program around women and how to help women deal with trauma and violence as part of their recovery process. Because we knew from the work that we were doing that we weren't making the impact that we needed to make. Odyssey House Louisiana is here to provide treatment services. Visit our website, give us a call, and we're happy to help you. Odyssey House Louisiana, empowering people to conquer addiction.